What's up, Two Bones? Let me see if I can. Hippie, I sent you one through Messenger. I can't figure out how to get the link in the chat. Post a comment, copy. Ah, damn it to hell. Good morning, Two Bones. How are you, Ben? I'm doing well. Wrong link. Let me see. Copy the clipboard. Okay. Now, comments. More. Post a comment. Paste. All right. I think that's it, y'all. This is only my second time with StreamYards, and uh, I'm doing well. I got up and uh, started a fire over there, back there behind me. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the smoke right in there. But let's see. Was that the right link? Let me see if we got any guests. I don't see any. Let me try it one more time. Sent the wrong way. Invite, copy the clipboard. We'll close that. We'll do this. We'll do this. And it won't let me send it again. So let me go back into here. I do not know. Ah. Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is a little bit confusing.
Hey, you got it though. And
this time, next time I probably won't remember how to do it.
And this is the mobile.
Yeah, this is all on mobile. I mean, it goes. Yeah, yeah. I'm on my phone. It all goes through, the server and stuff. And when I tried to go live, it did say you're better off to use a desktop, but it's not as cluttered or as tiny as it used to be. On desktop, everything was scrunched up on mine. So.
Oh. Looked it up. Hold on.
So, but anyway, I'm sitting here sipping coffee and burning shit.
Yeah,
and it's my
grab mine in the fridge. I need to go grab my coffee. I just barely woke up. I'll be right back.
And Two Bones, how are you getting along, young lady? I am blessed and highly favored. Killing skeeters. Anybody that wants to come up is welcome to come up. The link is in the description. Well, thank you, Ben. Yeah, it took me a couple of times to get the right shit. Thought you said coffee.
It's my coffee.
That looks like foo-foo juice in a pink can.
Juice.
Uh,
Good shit.
okay, good deal. Uh, like I said, I'm blessed and highly favored. Getting ready, yeah, I know. Our timelines are a little topsy-turvy there, ain't they, T-Bone?
I'm not looking at the chat. It's too much work.
Well, I like it better this way, hosting it, because I can actually see the chat without having to run back and forth between
Yeah.
different screens. So,
Well, as a guest, I cannot. I have to, like, if I open the chat, then I can't see, person
right,
talking.
right. Well, see, when I done that though, I always inevitably hit the wrong button and would always eventually end up leaving the stream unintentionally. So, just a little. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock at night there and 8 o'clock in the morning here.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock in the morning here too. So, how's your sky look?
My sky, well, it's a little gray. We got a little sunshine.
It's kind of dark though, huh?
Yeah, it's not like super cloudy, but it's got that gray, like gray tinge going on. So,
It's because of that sandstorm that we got going on.
oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Sahara sandstorm or whatever.
Hey, don't be showing your penis.
Oh, I'm not. I'm trying to get.
No,
I'm
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
get.
no.
I'm getting my drawstring back out. See, it had sucked up into. I had an innie. So. Oh, you're at 11 p.m. there, man. Yeah.
Where are you exactly?
I believe in Australia, but I ain't gonna swear to it. I believe she's the North Pole. Well, my pole's always south.
It felt like the North Pole last night. It's cold.
You went to the north. Well, mine's always south. My pole's always south. So. Oh. Mama told me to do something I was good at and that I loved. She just didn't know I was going to be being a pervert. So.
Oh God, I'm not awake for this. So what are we going to talk about today? What is today? Today's Saturday.
Yeah, today's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Well, we can talk about how I should have.
What do you want to talk about on the Saturday?
How I should have had my bike back yesterday. I'm mad about it. I need to straighten that shit up. I got one that's big old fluffer and the other one that's a little short. I know I need to shave her. There we go.
Don't do that shit. Especially
Let me go get my earphones.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the chat since he's stepping away for a second. Not too bad, actually. Good morning, everyone. Or good night, if you're on the other side of the world.
Can you hear now? Can you hear me now?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, there you go. I'm about half deaf, so. But hell, I don't know. We can talk about the weather. I can bitch about the motorcycle not being here, being afoot. I can bitch about the internet, I'd much rather bitch about the government, though. I mean, that's a valid bitch no matter what.
This is crazy. Okay, so when I'm home, my signal is like shitty as fuck. But when I'm way the fuck out here, I have a full signal.
It could be just simply your proximity to a cell tower.
Way the fuck out of town.
It don't matter. There, you would be surprised at some places that they put a cell tower. You can go to. There is a Open Signal is the name of the app, and it will. It does your Wi-Fi signal and shit like that, but it will also show you where all the cell towers are, where the closest one is at, and you can actually use that app to switch between different cell towers, because a lot of times your phone is programmed to one cell tower type deal, that it, kind of like your Wi-Fi setup, it reconnects to, the most frequent, and you may not be anywhere near that one, and then still trying to use a weaker cell tower than one that's closer to you. So,
right.
But that,
yeah,
but that app,
I know there's one that's like 10 miles or so away from, maybe not even 10 miles, but I mean, where my mom lives, there's one like not even 3 blocks away.
but it may not
it's
be.
like we're right under it, so I understand why I don't have a super good signal at my mom's.
Two reasons. It may not be your carrier cell tower, and two, when you're right up under them, the signal goes over you.
Oh.
Yep, I have literally pulled right up underneath the cell tower in a park there in Podo and get absolutely no signal at all. So it has to do with the shape of the waves and all that shit. So, but oh,
The hell are
my
you keeping
apologies.
yourself on?
Some natural herbage, my own special blend.
Yeah.
Cedar boughs and mint and sassafras.
Okay. I don't really buy it, but okay.
Well, just because I say it sometimes don't mean it's true. It's just necessary maybe to, be within a proper.
I'm going to listen, but I got to mute for a second.
So, but like I said, sometimes you just got to say the right thing at the right time. So, and see, it's even in its own little amber jar. That's right, Ben. Like I said, you can be too, excuse me, too close to the signal. So, and that's the same way with even these over there TV stations. I know people that live on the same block as some of these transmission stations that cannot pick up that channel, but they can pick up a channel 200 miles away. Anybody that wants to come up, the link should be in the description. I don't see it in there. Yeah, it's in there. So I appreciate people dropping in. Like I said, I'm just playing around with StreamYard. Or something else we can talk about, how, COVID hadn't been an issue for damn near a month, and the rats start calming down in most places. And then, oh my God, COVID made a fucking resurgence, I find that quite hysterical, know, and then, the Tulsa rally, nobody, well, it was, if you want to, you don't have to, but then people in the president's security detail, 2 or 3 of them supposedly tested positive for COVID, blah, 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 blah. And then, Asa and his, what I don't know. They're talking out of both sides of their head when it comes to this shit. Now, and I firmly believe that all you dumb motherfuckers lining up to get tested are getting infected. So that's my belief.
I can still hear you, Cowboy. I'm
I
just
know.
muted because I have a loud thing in the background right now. I'm sure you can hear it. I'm
Not
trying
really.
not to be rude.
It's all good, darling. I was just making fun of you, giving you a hard time. That's all. Me and my grandson do sign language, so. And I watched another video here the other day from.
When you have haters, certain things will get you strikes.
When you have haters, certain things will get you strikes. Okay. Oh, I don't fuck them sons of bitches. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want your channel to get shut down.
Fuck them sons of bitches.
So if anything's being said or done in the background, I'll mute it or blind it or whatever.
Well, like I said, I ain't worried about it. My manager tells me, I'll be monetized again, but I really don't think I will. And maybe I will, I don't know. But to keep it's going to be a son bitch for me because I'm me, and I have a hard time conforming to what somebody else thinks I ought to do. So it really ain't my way of doing shit. So it is what it is. And
everybody's choking.
I know, right? No, it's that fucking dust storm rolling in.
Yeah, I know. That's what it is. That's why I asked you what your sky looks like, because I looked at ours and it's dark. I mean, it should be fucking bright as shit out. It's 8 o'clock. It's fucking dark out.
Well, we still got little chances of rain here and there. The part of the country I'm in kind of has its own micro climate or atmosphere or whatever. And
is that why I woke up all fucked up?
All plugged up, having a hard time breathing and shit like it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. He just said that you gotta drink a lot of extra water for the dust and shit.
I've got about 8 or 10 of these. These are old baby blankets. Most of them are like torn in half. And
I got one of those mask thingies.
Well, no, these are my snot rags. I do not use toilet paper and shit like that. I wake up with one of them in hand in the morning, and for about the first half an hour, 45 minutes, I'm hacking and blowing mud pies out my nose and all kinds of shit. So
it's actually easy to look over at the chat this way. I like this a lot better than the desktop version.
Well, it must be a little easier on your end of things too now.
Oh yeah, it's a lot. This is easier, much easier, better.
So, well, like I said, I got the email yesterday, and I'm like, because the last time I was on there, like I said, it was, little bitty shit.
Little bitty, you can't see shit.
Hit the wrong button, kick people out, leave my own stream. I mean, it was a fucking mess. So
yeah, I know.
And I'm blind anyway. And then you add technologically retarded on top of it, and I'm down here being a little peckerwood, running people off and all that good shit. So, but uh, I may live in a shed, but I got a fucking bun coffee pot that is my best friend.
Do you live in a shed? Is that what you said?
Oh, oh, absolutely. See,
That's okay. I want a tiny home too.
I got a roof over my head.
Yep.
Oh, I'm working on something else. I'm trying to work a deal on a pull behind that a buddy of mine move. I don't know. There's benefits to a cardboard box too, darling. Uh, well, I say that. That some bitch right there is hard to keep cool and even harder to keep warmer. You get your good refrigerator box and you can stay fucking toasty as a motherfucker with an emergency blanket and a candle. So, what's up, Air Cooled? How you doing, brother? Welcome. Dude, I'm playing with the new StreamYard and
I'm gonna have to download it.
you don't have to download you don't have to download anything. What's up, Joe Cool? What's up, brother? How you doing? No, you don't have to down. Yeah, he just stepped in. No, you don't have to download an app or anything to do this. I'm strictly on Google Chrome through StreamYard. There's no app or nothing. Joe, the link is in the description if you want to come up, brother.
I think Nova heard Joe Cool. She was like, "Hey."
Yeah, everybody loves old Joe. Well, there's a few. He got a few haters, which I was.
When they like me.
Chihuahua. So we're just sitting around chewing the fat, and I was playing with StreamYards, Joe. We're open to any conversations.
Did you put the link in?
Well, he should still be able to see it, but I will see if I can do it without fucking shit up. Right there he is. What's up, brother?
What's up, guys? Top of the morning to you.
We just hanging out.
Well, I hear you say you're working StreamYards, but you didn't need to download anything. Don't you have to download the app StreamYards? Don't you got to pay for it monthly and all that bullshit?
They've got free versions and paid versions and different grades of pay versions.
Free versions.
Free versions. And now don't get me wrong. I'd take one of shit of age. I mean, I'll be the first motherfucker in that line. Don't think I won't. But no, I got to. Hey, I just added people to the stream. I don't know how to, but well, the way anyway, never mind. But no, you don't. You just go in through Google Chrome or whatever browser you got, and type in StreamYards. And I mean, you got to set up a little account, through your email and your YouTube and shit. Yeah. But once you do that, you can. I think you can do like 3 or you can do so many hours on it for free every month, whether it's 3 streams or whatever. But and then you get into the paid shit. But I got an email yesterday that said that they had made it compatible to host and shit like that from a mobile phone without having to be in desktop. And today, here we are, and no app involved.
Wow. So which one are you on, the phone or the desktop?
I am on my Samsung 10. I am on the phone.
Wow.
And I can see over here to the right hand side of my screen, it's got comments and then a place for banners and brand. I can see all the chat as people are chatting. At the bottom, I've got a toolbar for the mic, the camera to invite guests, and then one that says more, where I can post a comment, layout, private chat, change
And
some
you can see
settings.
us good.
Yeah, yeah, y'all are. Well,
We're
my
not
screen is about.
we're not itty bitty.
My screen is
Yeah,
about.
we gotta be.
No, my screen is about 6.5 inches long. There's about a inch and 3/4, maybe a 2 inch strip that's got the chat, and then everybody's about an inch to an inch and a half wide and 3 inches tall.
Oh yeah, that's bigger than
Everyone's
my
pretty.
people.
I mean, decent size on my end too. But I'm in guest mode though. So
Well, like I said, I'm highly impressed with it right now. Like I said,
I am too. I like this.
I can see all of the all my options and controls without being up there like that, and they're not like like it would be on a desktop page, and you might think you're hitting one, and you'll hit one 3 inch down or whatever. So, but
I
no,
need to
it's
give it, I need to give it a shot, man. Every day I get motherfuckers telling me to do this shit.
oh, dude, you'd have panels full and people standing in line, brother. You really would. I mean, hell, I've jumped around and watched different stream panels, and the views will start going up as soon as you get into most of them, dude.
I heard the same thing. And then what sucks with that is if you leave, the view, I feel like I'll be killing motherfuckers.
Well, all the more reason to do your own then, huh, bro?
Yes, right on, cowboy.
Uh,
Right on. All the more reason to do your
But I mean, you bring down some righteous conversation, or you have every
Right.
time I've been around, brother.
Yeah,
So
I'm not content with that surface conversation shit, man. I like to I don't know, hear your opinion on things. I like the people to think deeply, help me figure out shit I've been thinking about. I like to do that shit.
right. Yeah, I had a brother of mine the other day told me, I think you just talk to hear yourself talk. And he had an emotional response to an idea I suggested to him, and then he reacted instead of responded to it.
Did you hear what
Uh,
he just said? He said he had an emotional response to something idea I put forward, and he reacted as opposed to responding. Very good, bro.
But
He
and
sounded like
he
the type. When you said that, he said he was talking to hear yourself speak. That's emotional. That's emotional shit. I would have assumed that had you not said, I would have assumed he was an emotional, reactive cat. But finish your story.
But and like I said, this is a brother of 30 plus years. We've been around the block,
Yeah.
and I suggested some shit, and he goes, "Well, when you get to thinking you're the only one right, and not open minded to somebody else's ideas, and you know it all, then you're no better than those out there rioting and protesting and rioting," was the words he chose. And
Damn,
I'm
because
like,
you think you know some shit. You're
well,
equivalent to niggas rioting.
well, and my statement was, um, I never claimed I knew it all, just offered some critical thinking.
Right.
And I would suggest that you're the one that's not open minded to what I suggested, because I was taught the same thing the history books taught you. And we were taught a
Right.
bunch of lies about a lot of things.
That's right.
And, um, and like I said, it didn't get into a name calling or anything else. He quit the conversation shortly, right there.
Right.
And I told him, I said, I'm just trying to get people to think. You make up your own mind. So,
Right. Right. But when
but,
motherfuckers started doing those ad hominem attacks, you always think you're right. You just think this. You just when motherfuckers start attacking you and start leaving the logic of the conversation, then shit starts to deteriorate. And I know a
oh,
lot of people, because they don't want to hear your critical thinking or your all right, check you out.
snakeskin,
Wow.
fresh
Uh,
snakeskin. Sorry, go ahead, brother.
yeah, a lot of people, they don't want to face their shortcomings and shit. They spend a lot of time dodging them and avoiding them. So if you bring them up, a lot of people act violently or irrationally or angrily, they'll attack you, anything to get you off of talking about that.
Right, right. Well,
Yeah.
one thing I've learned about hearing the truth, especially when it's not one that I've accepted yet,
Mhm.
uh, it will set you free, but it's going to piss you the fuck off first.
Yes, it's gonna hurt you during the process. I've come to believe that
Yes.
too. I fuck with a lot of people. Try to help people, and when you give them that advice, they tell you a piece of shit. You don't know what you're talking about, and then 6 months later, you see them using it, and they telling somebody else about the wisdom that they have, without saying that. By the way, I beat the shit out of Joe when he tried to explain this to
Right.
me.
Well, my outlook on that anymore is, if they want to claim it as their own, that's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't get to where I'm at on my own, and I
Yes.
believe that steel sharpens steel, and men
Yeah.
sharpen men,
Yes.
and sometimes we got to have that. I ain't going to call it confrontational, but conflictive
Yeah.
conversation,
Yeah.
to grow, man. And
And it helps if the other guy is sharp as you are. You know, like you just said, steel sharpens steel. I always say iron sharpens iron. So it's tough if I'm trying to sharpen my iron and that guy has a cloth mentality. I can't
right,
sharpen my shit on a bed sheet. I need
right,
iron, some at least hard concrete to
yep,
sharpen my shit.
right,
Yeah, so that it helps
absolutely.
when a motherfucker has the same mentality you do, or the same intellect that you do. That shit helps cut through the bullshit a lot. Certainly, if he has the same desire to grow and find truth as you do, then y'all can chop it up for hours.
Oh yeah, even shit we completely disagree about.
Mhm.
But to
Yeah,
me, the most critical part of anything like that is being willing to be open minded to your
yeah,
perception and you
yeah.
being open minded to mine, especially when they're in conflict of one another.
That's the problem, though, right? You get motherfuckers not like me and you, but let's use me and you for an example. You get some motherfuckers that are willing to give their side of the argument, but not willing to hear another. You get a lot of
Yep.
people like that.
And
Yeah,
they and man, I've been guilty of it, and I'll probably be guilty of it again sometime in my life.
yeah,
Um, I don't ever claim to be above it, but I try not to. And like I said, you know I learn more every day when somebody says something that pisses me off.
yeah,
Uh, to sit back and think about what they said and why
yeah,
I'm mad about it. And
yeah.
and I don't get very rarely do I get mad about go fuck your mama or you're a
Right,
bitch,
right, right,
any of
right,
that shit anymore. But
right. But yeah, people can get under my skin too. I don't attack and all that shit either, but people get under my skin. I understand that. Uh,
well, like I said, there's few that get under my skin, and the ones that really get under my skin are the boot, the ones that just bow down and you know,
those guys and the ones that get under my skin are the ones that sit around, do nothing, try nothing, and try to talk me out of my efforts or tell me
right,
why my efforts fall short. You should do it like this. You should do it like that. And you do nothing.
brother. I agree. You know, and see, before I actually went out and done some of this shit on my own, I'd be sitting there watching the video. Tell that motherfucker go fuck yourself.
Right.
Walk through that door and blah blah blah. And uh, and I'd one of them motherfuckers a time or two. Well, if I was there, this is what I'd done. Well, I've seen myself there, and there's shit I didn't do. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so
I've been at this shit for a year now, and I know other people who've been at this a lot longer. And every time I get in and they get in, you see shit that you wish you would have changed or something
oh yeah,
different that I wish I would have said. But what motherfuckers don't see, that's in the chat or sitting at the crib, they don't see your eyes. They don't see you behind the camera They don't see that the threats you see. This cop is wanting to lock somebody up. This one is being cordial. To them, every cop's a cop. Walk up on him, yell at him, tell him he's a piece of shit. You know, I'm trying to get close. I still got to get a half a block up the street. It's full of cops. I can't go off on the first cop because I'll never even get a video of the fucking car that's flipped over half a block up the street. You know, it's so much fucking shit to consider, man, that I don't know. I always get motherfucking Monday morning quarterbacks, actually, since I'm live and shit like that or whatever, motherfuckers quarterbacking you while you live, or what you should do, what you shouldn't do. Okay, Joe, now go fill out a report, because they seen other auditors do that. Go fill out a report, go get his name, ask him if he knows his oath. And, you know, all the lines that you hear hashed over that every auditor use. I want you to do that shit because they see other people do it. Yeah, I never felt that pressure, man. I just figured, you know, I'm patient. I'm gonna give it 6 months before I even look up and ask myself, what am I doing? I'm gonna learn the lay of the land first before I go out here and try to do some shit. Well, yeah, that's my philosophy.
That and the paperwork, man. I hate doing paperwork. Fucking, you know, the physical work don't bother me. Fuck that fucking paperwork.
I know that. I know that, and the computer aspect of it is just sucky. Right. Also, when I was young, I went that paperwork route. I filed complaints on the cops and then internal affairs, and all they did was end up giving me more cases and you know, retaliating against me and shit like that. I took my shit all the way to the fucking state capitol a few times, talked to different congressmen and all that, and they would split down party lines. You know, the Republicans was like, no, we're not gonna do any of that. You know, my kids are in private school. You're talking to the wrong people. And the Democrats would promise the world and not deliver. You know, that shit never worked. I don't know. Well, I don't think that system works. The paperwork and all that. I don't know.
I don't. And see, I've never really done it. And like, you know, I mean, everybody's heard me say I've done this shit for a long time without a camera and shit like that. But I'm never.
All right, cool.
Cool. Much love. I'm not going to offer that suggestion on a live stream. I know the way I used to handle shit in my youth, which was a lot more passionate then than I'm not going to say a lot more, but it was a lot. I was a lot more expressive in my passion in my youth than I am.
My man, I love the way you use the right words, bro. You do. I understand what you mean. It wasn't that you were more passionate, but you were more expressive in your passion.
Yes.
Right. He said that well. He said that well.
So, but for where I was at, the way I conducted myself got the change that I felt was necessary for me and mine. And in my youth, I always thought it ain't my job to look out for your rights. I'm just looking out for mine. You know, and my aspect in that has changed too. I just let them know that
I totally used to believe that shit. I thought the same. You know, it was my job to look out for me and mine. And just recently, I'd say when I stopped getting high and doing drugs, I realized your whole life was spent doing you. And you know what I'm saying? When are you going to help other motherfuckers? A motherfucker told me, I was doing a video early on when I started doing this, and one of the guys on the street was asking me, why do I film police and shit? And I was like, I don't trust them. Do you trust them? And he said, man, I just mind my business. And I don't get in anybody's, I don't fuck with anybody and don't fuck with the police. I told him I've been doing that too long, minding my own business. And everybody else minds their own business. And then when someone comes, you know, you're in need, you wonder why no one will help you. Did you help anyone, motherfucker? You know, are you teaching motherfuckers to help other people, or are you teaching people to be selfish?
Well, and not just that, you know, in Nazi Germany, you had two people, those that were minding their own damn business and those that were snitching on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And when it come around that they come looking for me, when I'd stood back and watched everybody else get hauled off, there was nobody to come help me because I was all by myself. I'd let them haul all my other fucking people off.
Yeah, exactly. Africa, there's an African proverb: beware any pest in your neighbor fields, or else it actually don't say beware, it said chase away any pest in your neighbor fields, or else one day they'll end up in yours.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the same as like you said. If you let everything else get torn down, then when it comes to you, who do you expect to help you?
No shit.
Yeah, who's left? And why would they help your ass?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Oh, sorry. You just reminded
go
me of something.
go ahead.
Yeah, I think I used a similar phrase the other day. Yeah, fuck the police until you need them.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
I can.
But I would never call them for assistance. But what I was being sarcastic because some people will still try to encourage other people to
Yes.
do
To
their
call the
bidding for
police?
them so they can throw their hands up and say, I didn't do it.
Little
Yeah.
subliminal messages and stuff.
I don't
What was that?
I don't I'd say I haven't had it to call the police, but I believe if someone needs them for something legit, it should be okay to call. If someone's breaking in your home, you should call the police. Me personally, I want to shoot that
I
motherfucker,
would
but
just shoot that motherfucker.
I don't know. Your car
But
flip over. You have an accident. You call the
okay,
police
a
for
car
certain things. You
accident,
pay your
you
taxes. You should be able to
absolutely
do
have
so.
to. I get that for the
Yeah.
car accident. I get that because that's a legal thing. I get that.
But
But
I've never had to
but
call these motherfuckers.
to come and rescue you or in retaliation, let's say
Yes.
against someone you don't like, you encourage other people to call uh, a local police station on them.
Or even worse, you call on your neighbor because their tree is dropping fucking leaves on your side of the gate. You
Oh,
get the
fuck all that.
police involved.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty fucking pathetic, right?
Yeah,
When
that's
Especially
pretty
when you
bad.
try to manipulate other people into doing it, and well, I'll never call the police, but here's the information, and maybe you want to call them.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is it's equally bad to encourage other people to do it than to do it
maybe
yourself.
maybe worse, man. I know AB used to do that. He'd be like, he'd give really good insight and analytical shit. He's good at that. But then every now and then I hear him say, yes, and this person, we're not sure about them. Maybe we should investigate the background. And I believe there's something deeper there. Maybe someone should investigate and find out what he's record and what he's done in his past. Now, you're not doing it, but you're getting other people to fucking dox him and go into his personal shit.
Yeah, suggesting it when you're claiming that you don't do it, and it's beneath you,
Yes.
and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's calling the cops on somebody or fucking,
Yeah. He tell
doing an
YouTube.
investigation. Yeah.
Yep.
Calling a
Yep.
YouTube on a
That's messed up.
motherfucker. Yeah, because you don't like him and shit. I know people always be pissed off
Uh-huh.
at Joni and giving her I don't know how they do it, but complaining on her in the morning. I'm sure all the shit come back unfounded, but because YouTube is what they is, they'll shut it down just to be safe.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Or people getting your channel taken down. That's fucked
Yep.
up.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
motherfuckers
I've
that
had a
went
lot
out
of
there,
videos.
got
I've had a lot of videos
100,000
just
subs and
disappear. I had my shit. I've had my stuff hacked. I've had my videos just disappear. I've had my I can't do any live streams anymore that are like smooth, watchable, enjoyable anymore. Everything I have to do is on static.
why can't you do a smooth bid, man? If I'm in the chat, it's certainly safe.
I my I think my phone's been bugged. I'm pretty sure it has.
Yeah.
I've been having a lot of issues with it, and it's brand new phone. So, I don't know. Not brand new.
Yeah, my
It's like
phone
3 months
just
old.
gave up the
I
ghost
got
and
it in March.
died.
But
Joe, I know you don't like. Go ahead.
Hold
Sorry.
on.
No, go ahead, hippie.
It's just that I can't do videos anymore because they're not. No matter what settings I use and no matter what camera I use, like this account is fucked. I may have to use a completely different account. I'm not sure. It works whenever I'm in someone else's,
All right, I'm
but I
back,
can't do
guys.
my own.
Could you repeat that, Chris? I didn't hear any of that. My mom going to Sam's Club. So all I could think of was selfish shit like, oh, get the hot chocolate, the big hot chocolate, and and so I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
You're okay. I'm having technical difficulties with my phone as far as doing live streams.
Yes, I know. I've been trying to watch your shit, and it'll buff. I don't know when you and Otto was still together, that shit was starting to occur. The fucking phone, my phone, this phone right here. When I bought it, it was this was before I was even cop watching, so you could save a lot of money by getting a shitty camera. I thought, fuck, I don't use a camera, fuck, I need a camera for. And sure enough, I got this motherfucker. My shit already started off low quality, but then it got so bad it couldn't pick up nothing at night. Couldn't pick up the light anymore. I had to stop filming at night, which at first I could, and then the picture itself started to deteriorate even at midday. So I'm you talk about technical difficulties. I can't even fucking cop watch until I get a new phone, and I think what a new phone's like damn near grand nowadays.
Well, it depends on what kind you go with, brother. Motorola has some pretty damn good phones that some of these carriers you can get a. Well, I've got a Moto E5 that through Verizon. I just can't afford to build on it. But that some bitch has got to go live button straight to YouTube on my camera. Fucking,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty badass phone. And for a month's unlimited service on data and all that bullshit, and the phone itself, I give $159 out the door.
Wait. But what you're not saying a month for the phone and your service? That's what you
No,
paying
I bought the phone. It was a prepaid Verizon phone. I bought the phone and the first month's service for $159 out the door.
That's crazy. Was it truly unlimited data?
Yes, yes. And
Because
I can get back on it. The phone I'm using right now, a subscriber has gifted me because
yeah,
I just hadn't been able to afford a fucking phone bill, and then the plans I was
that's what I'm
able
wondering.
to.
What's the bill on something like that? What's the phone
Uh,
bill on something like
it
that?
was going to be about $100 a month for the priority through Verizon. And when you get on Verizon, you want to get on
Oh,
their
okay.
priority plan because is what that priority plan does is you get priority service and data and shit like that
That was
all the
bitches
time.
not mine.
Uh,
Damn.
maybe I
So
need to do that shit. I've been trying to find all these cheap plans. Maybe I need a better fucking plan with the priority shit you're talking about. Cause my lives be so shitty, man. I usually only leave them up for a week or so
right,
because the quality be so fucking
That's
bad.
what I'm
And if I
saying,
leave them
man.
up, some of them
I
thousands of
have
fucking
straight
views.
talk. I have straight talk, and I pay like almost $70 a month on mine. And I can't even do a live stream anymore. That's why I think my fucking phone is bugged or some shit because it doesn't work anymore, man. And it worked when
straight
I got it.
um
All right.
straight talk is some weird shit. Where did you get that phone there where you're at now or in your travels?
I got it here.
Okay. You send to that 611-611, send APN all in capital letters, and it will reconfigure your phone network and all that other bullshit to make sure you got the correct setting.
I've already done all that. It's not.
Well, then,
It's yeah. I've called them up and told them that I was having issues, and we rearranged a lot of my settings, and I even watched some videos on Streamlabs to see if I had my settings wrong on that, and I
right.
fixed all my settings on that, and I even uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and just issue after issue going live. Like it's like someone is like every time I try to go live, they're like hitting this button saying access denied.
Right.
Oh, that's
I had
So
straight talk for a
I'm
long
not
time.
doing no cop watching like that. Fuck that. And
No,
there ain't
no,
nothing to watch here anyway. There's no cop watching here. There's none.
no.
Are you driving, Christy?
Fuck no.
Well, no, there's no cop watching on foot. You burn out your immediate area on foot immediately. Cops catch up on you quick. And where you are, I mean, it's a lot here, so I could probably get away with it longer. But
There ain't
yes, in most
nothing
fucking
to
neighborhoods, it
watch
ain't but a few
here.
cops. They catch up on you quick. Yeah,
There's nothing.
I think a lot of people had that problem. Like Jeff, that's why I'd be like with Jeff, man. His area is dead. Ain't nothing but fucking trees and snakes, man. But that nigga drive a couple hours when he go to do his shit, which is why I asked you where you driving. Cause on foot, I tried that shit in Arkansas. I walked for miles. I barely saw a car, let alone a police car.
That ain't no shit, brother. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't have a vehicle at all. So
Now on Friday and Saturday,
Yeah, that
on
changes
Friday and Saturday, there's
everything.
always something going down somewhere. But on the rest of the week, you don't hardly see shit ever happening. Like most people are at work
Right.
or at the lake
Yeah.
or some shit right
Same
now.
thing. How you doing? And you need to be able to chase the scanner or get where you need to go. It's got to be tough cop watching without a vehicle, Jack. Tom Zebra, he's in the city though, but he did it for years on a
Oh,
bicycle,
dude,
right?
I
yeah,
would do
yeah.
it on a bike, and I think that's gonna be my next step is a bike. Is
Well, for me,
I didn't
for
get
Yeah,
me,
I think
I didn't get no stimulus, and my mom
I
got
didn't
totally
either.
screwed on her vehicle. She used her entire stimulus to try to fix it, and the shop screwed her over. They charged her over seven, like I think it was $702 or some
Oh,
shit with
it's
tax
not
and
that
everything.
show that they'll show
And
charging women.
she put it in 2 different shops,
They'll charge the women 10 times more.
and then it was still doing the same thing. So she brought it back, and she told them I don't have any more money, and they're still trying to charge her more for it. It's still doing the same shit, and they're like, oh well, the motherboard's going out. Like they knew that before, and they didn't tell her that. They screwed her out of a car pretty much.
Yeah.
So no, we have no vehicle, but we're getting really close to selling her fifth wheel so we can get her a decent vehicle.
y'all got it back from the shop though, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Well, a lot of times y'all try to say, "Oh, well, you owe us more money for diagnostics or whatever bullshit," and try to hold the vehicle.
They told her to bring it in because it was still doing the same thing after I left the shop, and they said they fixed it. They said to bring it in and we'll look at it again for free. And then she brings it in, they look at it, and they want another $61. She's like, wait a minute, you said I don't have. She's like, I don't have any more money. You said that I wouldn't have to pay, and so now they want her to come on the 3rd and pay the $61. And if she does that, she can't pay her electric bill. Fuck that.
Fuck them son bitches. As long as she if she got the car back, fuck them sons of bitches. I'll go talk to them motherfuckers. Don't think I won't. But if it's the computer on the car, I'll get that information from you, and I'll look up and see what one of them motherfuckers cost, because they're not hard to change. Well, some of them are, but either way.
We don't have tools or knowledge or strength or anything like that. My mom's a little old lady, and I'm far from being a dude that can work on a vehicle.
Well, get this. I know about where you're at. It ain't but about 120 miles from point A to point B. And I've got tools and shit. I got to get my bike out of the shop, man. It should have been out this week. So if we can find a computer and shit that will fix it, we'll work something out then.
Okay.
If that works for you, I mean, whatever. But
I think we just need to give up on that damn car because she's already spent over $2,000 on a car that's been a yard ornament. She's never even got the damn thing in her name because it won't stay fucking running. I think she needs to get rid of it. She needs to get rid of it. She needs to sell her fifth wheel, and she needs to get her a decent ride. Fuck that car. I don't even want it. If I get a job, I'm purchasing a vehicle across the street.
Right. I guess Joe left us. I didn't see him leave. Much love, brother. Thanks for dropping in. I guess I better look at the gas. No, there ain't nobody there. I don't guess it gives you an alert. Yeah, well, it shows we got 2 people watching. I don't know who, but
I didn't notice you dropped out either. Damn.
So, I was looking around at other shit, walking around, but
might be something else happening that we don't know. Well, hey, at least we tested this out, and we've been on here for an hour. If nobody else wants to talk, I'm ready. I'm ready to get out.
Okay, well, see, now you need to test it on your end.
Yeah, but I got.
I know. I know. We'll catch you later, darling. And thanks everybody for being here. Much love.
Thanks for having me.
Yep. Be blessed.
Love and rainbows.